big question. Well, what we're doing right now is we're solidifying, roles in terms of who can play winning football for us. And I believe that we're developing depth, which is great. We're way ahead of where we were a year ago, I believe, in the ability to knock guys back and use our hands and get off blocks. I believe we have very good edge presence with Dalen on one side and Trombetti flipping back and forth, and Jay Hayes and Julian Aquara and Khalid Kareem and Ade Ogundeji. I mean, we really have some ends that I think can collapse the pocket on the edge. So, which I don't think we've had that kind of speed consistently with the kind of depth that we have right now. So, very happy with the progress so far, and I believe now we need to finish out this camp with building the depth. So that we can continue to play winning football when one guy leaves and another guy comes in.
I was going to say, do you feel like you guys have enough guys to have enough depth to last the whole season?
We do. We have some young guys that'll step in, and is Kurt Heinisch going to go in and play like Jerry Tillery? Probably not, but can Kurt Heinisch hold his gap and do his job for the team in that A gap or B gap wherever he goes? I think he will be able to. You'll see a more productive Jerry Tillery and a way more productive Jonathan Bonner than what those two have ever played, since they've been here. And then, our added depth comes from Brandon Tiasum, Micah Dutredway, Kurt Heinisch and Myron and those guys that'll be plugging in there and giving us depth so that when Jerry and Bonner and Jay Hayes and those guys leave the field, the production doesn't drop off as much.
You said you guys are ahead of where you were. Do you feel like the unit can be much improved from a year ago?
I do. Oh, yeah, absolutely. It should be. Yeah, I mean, that's what we're striving for. And we've made great progress up to this point. It was practice, 14 today. And I do believe that by the end of this, we'll be much improved from where we were a year ago. And that's no disparaging comments on last year's defensive line or anything like that. I just feel like we got guys like Jay Hayes, Eric already asked about him, that are committed to improving where he was a year ago. Jerry Tillery's playing his best football and consistent football. In 14 days, I can think of one time where he didn't come out with the right mindset. That's pretty good for a big guy in there battling every day. So I believe that we'll be much improved, and we should be much improved. That's what the expectation is.